Well, hi guys, my name is BoatPui and welcome to my channel. I just want to say thank you for 6,000 subscribers. It really takes a toll on me, right? Before I made my channel, I was extremely fucking depressed, right? I had no like positivity whatsoever. Look, I'm a positive guy, right? I don't like to talk about drama and shit. You can see, right, in my videos, I tend to make jokes. I like gaming, okay? So I make gaming videos for you guys and have fun, generally. I don't care about the views. I don't care about this, like, subscriber count thing. I just want to congratulate you guys, mostly, not myself. I don't know why I just had a lisp for a second, but you know. I just want to congratulate you guys for letting me reach that, because for a person like me, right, I didn't have motivation before. Bro, there was one time I fucking skipped school for like, what? It was like a month or two or something. It was extremely embarrassing. I regret that. Relationships are very serious. If you want to have a relationship with someone, okay, that you love, or you know, or like, you know, if there's like a crush you like in class or something, or at work, okay, think about your life choices first. I was having a online relationship, shall we say. I'm not gonna say who, because that's private, and I feel like if I say their name, they're gonna be fucking pissed. Okay, so back then I was a simp, right? And I kinda had to skip school because I wasn't good at relationships back then, okay? I'm sorry. But like, I skipped school just to spend time with them. I was fucking in love. I didn't care about myself. Bro, it carried on for a month, and it went on for so long, and I regret it so much, because the more you cling to something, the more you're gonna suffer or fucking get, you know, upset when that thing, you know, doesn't belong to you anymore. You get me? He lived in the United States, and I live in, you know, Hong Kong, and that made it so that if he wanted to, for example, call me, or you know, if he wants to call me or text me, I kind of have to make time or make room for, you know, my schedule to accommodate his. And after the breakup, right? By the way, oh my god, I spent so much money on that fucking relationship, bro. I bought a fucking PC that cost like $3,000. My father is like behind me right now. I don't want to say it out loud. It cost $3,000. I fucking regret it so much. But like, oh my goodness, after that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend so much fucking money on one particular person. I still do it, by the way. I still fucking do it. And I regret it so much, because, like, I'm still on part-time, right? Every time I have a relationship, I have to, like, spend money. I would literally do anything just to make people happy, right? And good for me. But like, after the breakup, oh my god, I was so fucking depressed. You guys know, okay? Bro, after that breakup, I had a depression spree. And I'm saying that because it's true, okay? You see me like smiling and like having fun, you know, playing video games and shit on my laptop. And you know, you think, oh, this person is not going for anything. You know, he's having fun fucking recording these videos. In reality, bro, I sometimes stare at the fucking laptop and not do anything for like 30 minutes, right? And then afterwards, I record, okay? It has led to the point where I'm not, like, you saw, bro. I have not been making videos for like, what, a few weeks now, okay? And that's not normal for me. I usually make like 2 to 3 videos a month at minimum, right? I make 1 video a month, right? And I want to like have some fun, right? Motivate myself to like gain an audience and then gain support and like really send a good message to people, right? But I can't do that when I'm fucking, you know, suffering so much. I used to do online relationships and then that didn't work out. Okay, trust me, I'm not going back to online relationships unless that person's a fanboy. But that's just, you know, that's just me. Okay. My advice is, if you want to spend time with that person, really think about your life choices first.
Pressure cooker gonna blow. No escape, nowhere to go. I'm a fire on the glass, burning fast, burning fast. Pressure cooker, let it go.
About my, should I call him my boyfriend? I guess I should. And don't worry, he's of age, okay? I'm not fucking Epstein. He's still in school. Okay, so when I was still in school myself, this fucking Jabba the Hutt looking ass teacher, okay? And I don't tend to insult people for no reason, okay? But this fucking bitch, for fuck's sake, bro. Why are you going after us, bro? It's because I'm gay? Do you have a problem with me having a fucking relationship while you can't do it yourself because you're fucking fat as shit? She is one of the most... And she's a social worker as well. She is so annoying, bro. Every time... I was a librarian back in high school, okay? And every time I spend time with, you know, the person that I like, and he liked me back, by the way. Bro, every time I go to the library, bro, he kept on sitting on me. She had a problem, okay? And of course, yeah, people like being all flirty and cuddly and shit, you know, in public, you know. Obviously, that could raise some eyebrows, right? Because don't do that in public, do that in like a private place. But like, holy jealous mode, because we're not doing anything sexual, bro. Yeah, we're hugging, he's sitting on my lap, and I got a bit aroused. I'm just gonna say that. And then they did everything to stop this relationship from happening, bro. Like what? Are you just homophobic or something? Like, why can other people, right, be all close and shit, sitting on the fucking laps? Okay, you fucking single me out. It's not your business to fucking talk about my relationships, bro. There was nothing, you know, bad going on. I was just spending time with my boo. Okay, they just fucking hate me. Being a gay guy, right? It's already very stressful. I really wanna spend my life in a positive way without facing toxic environments. Okay, you guys might be thinking, why are you on about? Like, what are you on about? Why are you on about being positive and shit? Like, understand this. I'm not using this I'm gay as an excuse, right? To, you know, I'll say, oh, teachers being homophobic, bro. It's been... And by the way, homophobia is normal in Asian countries, right? You gotta get that. You gotta get that in most Asian countries. Probably not, you know, somewhere like Taiwan. So let's get to the juicy part now. Okay, I said a lot of things about my high school. Now let's cut to the present now. VTC. Holy fuck, where do I even start? So if you don't know what VTC is, it's basically a should I call it a community college? I guess it kind of acts like it. By the way, this is like a type of education where I need to go somewhere else in order to get my classes. And I don't mean like another room, I mean like another place. For example, when I first started this VTC course, okay, it was about like event management or something. But yeah, when I first, you know, attended this event management, I thought it was easy peasy. Right? It's not that fucking stressful, you know? I was half true, I guess, but the first facility was in Kowloon Bay, you know, not that far away, okay? I'm not gonna dox myself, but I kinda have to. I live in Kuntong, okay? And if you guys live in Hong Kong, you know that Kuntong and Kowloon Bay, you know, it's pretty close, okay? It's only a few stations away if you take the MTR. I was okay with it. Nothing really special. I didn't have any, like, worse moments from that. After Kowloon Bay, okay, I actually have to go back to Kowloon Bay when I'm finished with the current course I'm on right now. This course has many, like, classes. My first one was event management in Kowloon Bay. My second class that I have to attend was bar management. I guess a type of bar management. We also have to deal with like a restaurant, like a Western restaurant, so some fancy shit. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't okay either, you know. So we had this teacher, his name was Johnson, right? He wasn't quite strict. He didn't yell at me that much, right? And like, I feel like he didn't even give a shit about us in the first place. Oh, by the way, this 3TC course is for people who either want to get a diploma after attending high school and, you know, their grades are still shit. They want to, like, get a diploma so that they can get a better job. Or for people who haven't finished high school yet and want, like, extra education. So the teacher in charge of us, right, his name was Joe. He understood that, you know, a lot of students out there are not good at certain things, and he didn't assign roles to us like some teachers out there, you know. You know those teachers, right? He was a pretty good teacher, by the way, and like, I respect him so much. Oh yeah, by the way, bar service was for 2 months, so yeah, finally that's fucking over. I'm recording! Fucking knock on my door next time, you fuck!
Now, before you go off on me in the comments saying you're not supposed to yell at your mother, she's a self-absorbed person who would never actually listen to what I have to say and has never looked after me throughout my life, okay? My father is a saint compared to that woman because he actually takes care of me, okay, and doesn't fucking smoke in the kitchen after, you know, she comes over to my grandmother's place, even though I've got fucking asthma, okay? So I keep smelling her smoking, right? Every hour she needs to smoke, okay? And I keep telling her I actually care. At least if you want to say anything to me, knock on the door, okay? Ask quietly. Or if you see me, like, being eccentric and being busy and shit, don't fucking say anything when I'm recording, okay? Please!
And then you get to the pièce de résistance, which is pastry making class, which is what I am going to be attending tomorrow, because I skipped today, because, well, I did go to, like, the facility, but, by the way, the facility was in Tinsui. Pastry making, I don't know if I'm good at it or not, but I feel like it's pretty easy, okay? I mean, you're just making pastries, right? It's not really that difficult. Okay, so what had happened was today is that we had an introduction, right? About pastry making, okay? Did we have a look around the facility? I don't think so. But, like, we were talking about pastries. Me being me, okay? I like to joke around a bit, you know? I wasn't even disrupting class. I mean, I was, you know, having a chill attitude, right? I was joking with my friend. I don't give a shit about the fucking teacher, bro. I mean, I do give a shit about the teacher if he wasn't an asshole, right? But me seeing you, like, I don't know, the whole class is like silent, right? Because of this fucking guy. That just shows that you are fucking strict. And you should change your fucking attitude. You're talking about my attitude? Bro, you need to change your attitude. Okay? Now, I was joking around in class. Other people were as well. Okay? And like, I feel like if you know, students want to joke around, have fun in class, that's fine. That's fine. You, as a teacher, you should fucking encourage it, you know? Obviously, if you're disrupting class, no. Don't encourage that. But, like, was I disrupting class? Was I fucking yelling on top of my lungs, right? Was I making obscene gestures with my hands? Like, no, I'm not doing that. I was joking with my friend, okay? His name is Brent, okay? Fucking awesome friend, bro. He's so enthusiastic about everything. We were having a joking conversation, right? On what the teacher's saying. Okay, I wasn't directly talking to the fucking teacher and joking with him because he seemed like a very cold person. So he mentioned, I don't know what he wanted to say because at the end I didn't get my answer because he kept on fucking spilling his nonsense at me, trying to fucking, you know, act all tough and shit. Bro, you're a fucking teacher, bro. Fucking grow up. Back to the situation that made me upset. I was joking with my friend. He said something about okay, so I thought he said hygiene. I think he did said hygiene. I don't know the word hygiene, but I'm translating the word. The original word was 衛生, okay, in Cantonese.
衛生,圍裙.
Being my stupid ass self, I said 衛生巾, which, you know, I didn't know the original meaning of the word. I thought it literally meant hygienic towel. The literal meaning is hygiene towel, but the meaning that, you know, that word gives is tampon. So yeah, hearing myself say it, you know, I regret it, but like, why do you have to overreact?
So all of this would be like dealt with in a matter of like 2 minutes, okay? If you, by the way, I didn't insult him, I didn't yell at him. He just out of nowhere fucking had a tantrum, right? And then yelled at me for, you know, joking around, right? And saying the word tampon. Like, first of all, I didn't know what the word meant, like in Cantonese. I try to like reason with him, right? I try to fix the situation by going, you know, into a one-on-one conversation. But no, he fucking stood up and, you know, tried to act tough and shit, okay? And yelled at me. At the end, I just had to yell back, because what am I supposed to do? Just like sit down and do nothing? Just look at him, you know, embarrass himself in front of other teachers? Like, come on. And you go after me for saying something that is insignificant and then you throw a tantrum. Like, come on, dude. Really? Are we fucking 10 years old now? Huh? You go off on me for saying one single word? And yes, you are good at pastry making, but that doesn't help the fact you are an asshole.
Bro, he's such a fucking mouthy little isn't he?
The clock's my rival, my only friend.
We're gonna have another Discord Nitro giveaway. 3 people would have the chance to win Nitro, so you better fucking type out your usernames in the comments to win Nitro. I mean, just do it. Quick. But yeah, with that being said, I will be going. Hope you guys enjoyed my company. Bye bye.
Pressure cooker gonna go, no escape, nowhere to go, I'm a fire under glass, burning fast, burning fast. Pressure cooker, let it go, falling free like shattered me.